Look, I understand this is a traumatic shock for you. I mean, you know, I understand. I mean, but don't you think you should have thought about that before you went on the internet and just did all this stupid stuff? I mean, seriously, you should have PM'd me or whatever, called me. I could have told you it was going to be a bad move for your career. I mean, I know the manic stages, how they long and last and everything, but you should have sought professional help, what I'm trying to tell you. All right? Now, you operated the camera, obviously, before. You've been around cameras. I assume you know how to operate one. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Sheen. Give him a round of applause. Forget it. All right, people. If you like sports, NBA, you're going to love this one here. If you like any kind of sports, you're going to love this one. If you don't like sports, you don't like my cheer videos, you probably won't even like this one. But you may like to have the best vlogger in YouTube history in front of you right now, then you're going to like this one. The Miami Heat and LeBron James. And, what the hell is his name? Boss Spice, whatever his name is. Now, I thought about this long and hard. LeBron, you wanted to be the man, right? You got tired of sitting in Cleveland, this and that. You said you ain't had no supporting cast. Well, now you got a Hall of Famer with the title holder. And by the way, Chris Bosh, whatever, you was a good player on a shitty-ass team last year. Now, you're an average player on a below-average team because the Miami Heat are below average. You don't lose 5 straight and not become a good team. You are below average. But here's my theory on this right now with Chris Bosh, this and that. Miami Heat, Pat Riley, Patrice Riley, I thought you had some brains. You could have took that $105 million you had and signed anybody, 2 or 3 scrubs, to fill the void that Chris Bosh is doing right now. What's he giving you? 18 points a game? You don't even need points out of that goddamn position. You got LeBron and Dwayne Wade. And by the way, Dwayne Wade, why did you defer to LeBron late in the game last night? You were on fire. You hit a 3-pointer. Who are you trying to throw the ball to him down in the corner for? You should have took that shot. You cost the team the game. You should know that Queen James ain't got it up here to win a ball game. He fails all the time in late in games. I've watched him for 7 years. 1 game-winning shot in 7 years. The guy fails. But Patrice Riley, I thought you had brains, man, for real. I thought anybody that has a mind can tell you don't need to sign Chris Bosh with them guys. But I also got to tell you this right now. This is what I got to tell you, for real. I think you need to, after this year you get swept in the first round, I think you guys are lined up to play the Knicks. When you get swept in the first round, maybe not swept, but 4-2, whatever, I want you to have a meeting, and I want you to realize this and call this out right now. The experiment is failed. It's never going to work. Wade and LeBron James are about the same players, except one has heart and one is a winner, and the other one gets rattled real easy, and he's a loser. You see, if you play New York, you think LeBron James has a problem playing anywhere else. When he goes to New York and gets rattled by that crowd, he's going to average maybe 9 points a whole series. Believe me, he ain't mentally tough. But here's the thing. After this season, you need to chalk it up as a failed experiment. Experiment! And you need to put LeBron James on the fucking block. Get what you can out of him. I know there'll be teams lined up for him, this and that. You can get something for him. But you don't want to get rid of Wade! God, I'm stammering. You don't want to get rid of Wade because he's already a proven bona fide winner. He plays better when... See, failure makes winners halfway into failure. See, LeBron is ruining Wade. Wade don't need him. He's riding Wade's coattails. You need to get rid of LeBron James as soon as possible. As soon as possible, you need to get rid of him for real. You need to get Dwayne Wade, and honestly, I know you wish you can get rid of Chris Bosh, whatever, but he makes too much money. You couldn't give him away right now. You couldn't give him away for a Black Ops disc. You couldn't do it. No one wants him. So you're going to have to cut your ties with LeBron James, give him someone, get some draft picks, whatever. You'll probably get something good for him, whatever, but he's not a winner. You have to admit right now in the national team it's a failed experiment. LeBron James, my question to you is this. LeBron, let me ask you something. If you can go back 9 months ago and rethink what you thought of was a good idea, would you do it? You're damn right you would. Because last year you had the best record in the NBA. Can't help you got your feelings hurt and gained 5 against Boston. You quit. You messed up. You are not a leader amongst another good player. You see what I'm saying? Michael Jordan wouldn't have never went and joined Charles Barkley. Magic Johnson wouldn't have went and joined Larry Bird. You are not a leader, not a winner. You had your team. You make average players better, but you can't coincide with another great player because you know what? You can't finish down crunch time. You are hurting the Miami Heat. So Patrice Riley, you need to just come out and say it's a failed experiment. I mean, you got them crying in the locker room. Even the coach said we had players crying in the locker room. In basketball, you were crying in the locker room, whatever. Seriously. So come out publicly and state you have a failed experiment. Keep Dwayne Wade. Try to unload Bosh, whatever. Now, I listened to Stephen A. Smith earlier, and he said that they wanted, you guys would have been a better fit with Carlos Boozer because, like, as he put it, Bosh isn't a man's man. He's not a manly center, this and that. He's more of a power forward, whatever. Sprint forward, whatever. You needed to get Chris Bosh, but, not Chris Bosh, Carlos Boozer, but they love Chris Bosh, LeBron James. They wanted to be little buddies. And guess what the buddies got right now? An early exit in the playoffs. They gonna make it, but they ain't going nowhere. And LeBron, quit tweeting these goddamn sayings out of a fucking movie. Are you kidding me? Think of your own shit. That's why I'm a genius, a creative genius. Everything I do, I think of. I don't need to take anyone else's stuff. But you need to go to movies and recite stuff. So, I'll guarantee you this right now. The Heat will be done in the first round. The Knicks will beat them. 4 games to 2. If you decide to keep LeBron and Wade and, what's that guy's name, Bosh, whatever, together, you're just going to keep going through 5 and 6 more years of losing. You need to cut ties with LeBron right now. He's hurting your team. He's not clutch. He doesn't even want... Did you see last week the Heat rebound came to him with like 2 seconds left? He looked like he wanted to pass the ball real quick, but he knew he couldn't because he had to shoot it. He gets flustered under pressure. Trust me. I've watched him. I've seen him go down. He's a drama queen, this and that. Patrice Riley, be a smart man. Seriously. Be a smart man. Cut your ties with him. LeBron, you have no heart. You understand that? You don't have the killer instinct. Like I said so eloquently 39,000 videos ago. Kobe Bryant would step on a baby's head to score a point. You would tiptoe around a breaking ankle. That's what you are. You're too nice of a guy. You don't have the killer instinct. And you cannot develop a killer instinct. You're born with it or without it. Just like in boxing, you can't develop a punch in boxing. You either have it or you don't. And you don't have it. So, Chris Bosh, you're crying about not getting the ball, whatever. You had 13 shots yesterday. You made 3 of them. Make the shots. Then you'll get the ball. You knew when you were going with them 2 superstars, you weren't going to see the ball that much. Didn't you think, well, guess what? I'm going with these 2 guys that average 60 points in between them. I'm going to get a lot of touches. You got to make what you can out of your touches. You can't go 3 or 14 every goddamn night. Last week you went 1 of 18. So you got no one to blame but yourself. You need to toughen it up. You want to become a role player. That's what you basically are. You're a role player on a good team. That's why I say Patrice Riley could have signed anyone for that 12, 13 million a year. Didn't need to waste it on you. I'd rather have J.J. Hickson from the Cavs than you. You ain't nothing. You're soft as a pillow. Soft as a fucking pillow. You know what? Charlie, throw me that shit now. Throw it to me. That's right. You see that? You listen good. You see that? You're soft as a pillow. You're soft as a pillow, boss. That's what you are. Pick that up. The bottom line is, LeBron, it's over. You had a nice 7 years in Cleveland. You said you were going to bring a championship. You came so close, but you know what? Real champions. People with beast blood. Beast blood. Not tiger blood. That's tiger blood there. You don't want that. You see what happened to him. You're like a 2.5 day bad day away from being that. You need beast blood. Beast blood would never fail. They would never quit. But you did. So, consequently, you got to suffer the consequences now. Go to the playoffs, get swept in the first round, or beat in the first round, whatever, 4 games to 2, and known as a failure. That's it. All right, look, bro, I mean, seriously, man, look, seriously, bro, you ain't got to, don't worry, man, I said a lot of stuff on Twitter, man, I was just joking, man, for real. You ain't got to be scared, man, pick your head up. Pick your head up, bro. I know I'm a lot bigger than you, man, but come on, man, this is entertainment. Don't get some, look, man,